welcome to Ancient Books, Higher Knowledge and Wisdom. Before I get into some things that I want to share with you guys, I am going to read just a few scriptures that I came upon as I was meditating. Psalm 17, 8 through 9. Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings. From the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about. Proverbs 7:2. Keep my commandments and live. Guard my teachings as the apple of your eye. Deuteronomy 32:10. He found him in a desert land, in a barren, howling wilderness. He surrounded him, he instructed him, he guarded him as the apple of his eye. Okay, brothers and sisters, so I've shared those scriptures. Those scriptures mean a lot to me, as for the past, I would say about 7 years, the Most High has really been speaking to me, definitely speaking to my heart about a lot of things. And I came across something on Facebook and it got my attention. Now, I always pay attention to everything that comes to me, and I know everything is a message. So this picture that you see on the video is the image that I came across, and along with that image, I saw something that was really interesting. Now, this was posted by this man who stays in Egypt, and he says that he has pretty much grew up around the Great Pyramids of Giza, and he's like a guardian of the pyramids. And he posted this image here of Sekhmet, and he was like, you know, the pyramid plateau is going to be closed for about 2 weeks. And when he said that, I immediately thought about Passover. I was like, well, in 2 weeks, Passover is going to be here. And for you guys that don't know, Passover is going to be on April the 8th, okay? So I saw the image of Sekhmet, and it pretty much did something for me. The image itself activated me on some type of level. So, you know, I was awakened because for you guys, when I had my awakening back in 2012, I was so connected to Sekhmet. Okay, I don't know what it was. It was like it was calling me, and it was like I'm connected to Sekhmet. So, and more importantly, this calling was coming from the mothership of Nibiru. It was like Sekhmet, like this being, this female warrior from Nibiru was kind of resonating with me and connecting to me on a much higher level. And I knew that my ancestors pretty much came from Egypt. I've already done my ancestry records and things like that, and it leads all the way back to ancient Egypt. So this is why I feel like I've been pulled towards the Great Pyramids of Egypt, because my ancestors were there, and I can actually feel them in the spirit, and I can understand some of the teachings and some of the things that the ancient Egyptians taught. And I'm going to be revealing some things to you guys on a much higher level, and this is the reason why this page is called Ancient Books, Higher Knowledge and Wisdom, because I'm going to be sharing with you guys higher knowledge and wisdom that has been revealed to me through a lot of ancient books, okay? And one of the things that I'm really going to get into on later videos is going to be a lot of things that has been revealed to me from the Emerald Tablets, okay? But I'm going to read what I saw that was posted with this image of Sekhmet. So it says, in Kemetic Egyptian polytheism, Sekhmet is a warrior goddess as well as goddess of healing. She is depicted as a lioness, the fiercest hunter known to the Egyptians. It is said that her breath formed the desert. She is seen as the protector of the pharaohs and led them in warfare. Sekhmet also is a solar deity, sometimes called the daughter of the sun god Ra, and often associated with the goddesses Hathor and Basque. She bears the solar disk, and it associates her with Rajad and royalty, which these associations she can be construed as being a divine arbiter of the goddess Mayat, which is justice and order, in the judgment hall of Osiris, associating her with the eye of Ra and connecting her with Tefnut as well. So this was just something that was shared on a post, and I was really deeply connecting to this because years ago, you guys, I had a dream. And the dream was very interesting because I was in ancient Egypt. I appeared by some walls in ancient Egypt, and it was me and a group of women. And it was this male that was there. I don't know who he was. He was trying to figure out some things about the goddess returning. And when he said that, you guys, in the dream, I immediately knew that he was talking about me. Okay, this is how this is working, how the Most High reveals a lot of things. It's revealed in our dreams and visions. So in the dream, I immediately left, and I was like, oh my God, he's talking about me. So it was like something was being revealed to me, like I was awakening. And he was talking about the daughter of Ra returning. And I ended up going inside of a boat, and I was on the Nile River. I was in the boat crossing the Nile River, and the man, he was like following me. And I'm like, why is this dude following me? So it's like he knew who I was, and I was just awakening to like figure out who I was, and everything was returning back to me, like all my knowledge and everything from Egypt. And I was on the boat in the Nile River, and all of a sudden I appeared above the Nile River, like I was pretty much levitating, you guys. And it was like I was ascending. Okay, so I was like, okay, like I've ascended from Egypt, or so I was like, okay, all right. So I was like, something's going on with this dream. Of course, there's more. I'm trying to give it to you from memory, but I have all this stuff written down on my ministry page, like in detail. But I'm just thinking about it because it just came to me when I was thinking about the daughter of Ra, and he was looking for her, and I was like, that's me. And this is gonna seem strange to many people, but when I started to awake and I found out that I was an Israelite, a name was given to me, you guys, and the name that I was given was Athaliah. And if you do your research on that, Athaliah means lioness of God, you guys. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, I'm still connecting with, this whole lioness. I am a lioness for sure. I'm really Catwoman, like for real. I have like 3 cats. I've had cats all my life. I love cats. I just love the feline race, period. Okay. And I thought something was really interesting, you guys, and many people may not understand this, but I'm just sharing my own, revelation, some of the things that has happened to me in my life. So this is really personal, but I'm going to share it with you guys anyway. I had a cat named Shadow, and he pretty much transitioned to the spiritual realm. Okay, so he passed away. And you guys will not believe the day that he passed away on. Anybody who knows anything about the Lion's Gate, 888, that's the day that he passed away on. It was August the 8th, 2015. So it was like he passed away, during the Lion's Gate. And I'm like, that's interesting. I'm like, something is going on. Why is I'm getting all these signs about all this stuff? And I just thought everything was kind of interesting because I named my cat, certain names. Like after he passed away, I ended up getting 2 more cats, and I was actually led to those cats, and I ended up naming them Zion and then the other one Joshua. Okay, so all this is kind of biblical, you guys, like the name Joshua and then Zion, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, all of this stuff is all connecting and things like that. And last year I had a dream, y'all, and a portal opened up. It was like a vortex opened up, and I saw an image of Segmet. Like she came into my vision. Like I saw her standing at the gate, and I was like, oh my God, like this is interesting. Like, yo, who is this lioness warrior being that's coming to me through this portal? And she was standing at the gate. So I thought that was interesting. So anyway, let's just get on to this. I want to share something else that I had with you guys. Cats are very spiritual, and a few years ago I had a black cat. His name was Smokey. I know this is crazy, I'm sorry, but I'm just sharing my own personal experiences. And in this dream, you guys, he showed up in the dream, and I was looking at him in the dream like, why are you here? Like, you're coming to tell me something. So the cat came to me, and I looked at TV, okay, and I saw the earth, okay. I saw the entire earth, you guys, and the earth was shaking. So it was like he was coming to give me a message. And the earth was pretty much just wobbling, shaking, or whatever. And I saw a meteor pass by the earth. Now, that meteor was pretty much like a flame of fire, okay? Now, that could even be a chariot of fire that was passing by the earth. And, that was very significant to me as well. And I'm like, okay, so what is this flame of fire that's going to be passing over the earth, right? Just think about Passover, okay? So I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And you guys, I had another dream. I'm sorry, you guys. I have like a whole bunch of dreams. Like, call me the dream person, because I have plenty of dreams and visions, and I can share so many things with you. But I'm just giving you some of this stuff off the top right now. I had another dream recently, maybe like a week ago, and I was reminded of Yeshua, and he was right across from me in the dream, you guys, in the doorway, okay, across from my home. And it was just so crazy because I opened the door, and there he was, like standing right at the door in front of me. And I'm like, this is interesting. I'm like, what is going on? So I'm like, all these signs and symbols and all this stuff is coming to me. So I'm like, okay, so now I got Segmet at the door. Now I got Yeshua at the door. And when I opened up the door, I saw Yeshua standing right in front of me. So it was like letting me know that Yeshua was at the door and he was about to return. And Segmet was basically about to open up the gates. Okay. And my name is Lioness of God after Leah. And I'm going to tell you guys some more stuff about opening up the gate. Because Yeshua came to me, y'all, on a chariot, and I went to a stargate. And I'm not making this up, y'all. I am telling y'all what's going on. If you stick around on my channel, you are going to receive a lot of higher knowledge and wisdom. And I am hoping that your souls awaken with some of the stuff that I'm going to tell you, because there is much more going on in this world that you are aware of. And you have to understand that many people have incarnated here at this particular time to share messages and to give you guys information. And I know for a fact that I'm one of them. I'm just giving you a little background. I already know everything, but I'm just kind of giving it to you piece by piece, little by little. Okay. So anyway, so with all of this going on, I knew that the ancestors, my ancestors, were near, because I understand where I come from. I know who I am. I know all of this. So I know for a fact that my ancestors are here. My sky family are here. The chariots are here. Nibiru's coming. The gates, portals, stargates are opening. I understand all of this, okay? I just want to give you a little bit behind the scenes of how I was able to determine some of these things by dreams and visions sent to me by the Most High. And the Most High speaks to you in many different ways, and everyone is not going to be communicated in the same way. Everybody's not going to have the same dreams or visions, okay? I know what all the signs are for me, okay? So cats for me is a really big sign, because I love cats, and he will definitely communicate to me by cats. And I want to put that out there because of the simple fact, for the last couple of weeks, you guys, once all of this stuff started happening, there is a cat that is outside that has been coming up to my window and has been knocking at my window with his little paws, meowing. Okay, this is not something that is usual. This has not happened. This whole time that I've been here, this cat has come up to me. And when I go outside and I look up in the sky, guess what I see? I see a chariot, a rainbow chariot. And not only do I see a rainbow chariot in the sky, I see the star Sirius in the sky. And guess what else? I see Orion. So I actually named the cat Orion, you guys. And you know, that's his name. So he comes to visit me at certain times, you guys. He only comes to me at certain times. And he comes usually when it's nighttime, when the when Sirius is in front of my house, and when the chariot is outside, or when, of course, Orion, because you will see Sirius and Orion at the same time. So he comes, and it seems like he's transmitting a message or giving me a message. And I know it's like something spiritual. Is a sign of my ancestors, and that's how they are communicating. Okay, y'all may laugh or may joke or may mock or whatever the case may be. It really doesn't really matter to me. I'm just sharing this with people who actually can understand higher information. Okay, so the cat is used to transmit messages. Okay, and like I say, the cats show up in my dream. Segment showed up in my dream. And that's a form of communication, especially Sirius and Orion is definitely a portal or a gateway to my ancestors. Okay, and you can see that in the Great Pyramid of Egypt when those stars lines up with the pyramids. Okay, now all of this has been, you know, a really exciting journey for me, you know, because I love following the spirit, and it pretty much leads my soul to higher knowledge. And, you know, upon meditation, you guys, I receive a lot of information that comes through the spirit. My chakras are open. Okay, my crown chakra is open. My third eye is open. So I receive a lot of information that comes through portals. Okay, now I'm going to just share something that I wrote down with you guys. It may resonate or it may not resonate. I'm going to give you this higher knowledge and this information. Okay, so now this is what flows through my soul. The Holy Spirit has guided me into all of the secret mysteries. I am learning from the great masters of light, and their souls shine so bright like the star Sirius in the night sky. I love the sons of God because they have guided my soul back home to Star Sirius, the spiritual mother. From darkness to the light, I ascend back to the throne. I have learned great knowledge and wisdom just by following my heart's desire. My heart is guarded by a pure flame, and I have placed that divine flame of love at the gate. Always return to love. Follow love, and you will always be guided by the spiritual mother and her sons and daughters of light. Sirius, love, opens the gates, and love energy descends upon you. In a past time, the entryway had to be sealed. I placed a guard there to protect the secrets of heaven because they are heavenly treasures. My guards protect pure, sacred knowledge and wisdom. They are the keepers of the gate, guardians of the Great Pyramid in Egypt. Deep inside my heart, I have sealed the mysteries. Deep inside my heart lies all the records of Mother Earth. I love knowledge and I love wisdom. I am a seeker of the light. In the center is where I began building my library. I stacked books upon books, stones upon stones, and there hidden in a secret space, I stored all of the knowledge and wisdom of all learned within time. There, beyond time, in the spiritual realm, I collect the records of all. There, in the hall of records, lie the book of life for every soul that is born on the earth. Nothing is hidden from the masters of the light. All your thoughts are recorded. All your deeds are recorded in the halls of the library of heaven. Love opens the gateway, the passageway to the kingdom of heaven. Every soul must be purified in order to pass through the gates of heaven. Love is the purifier. It destroys all impurities within the soul. Love is the burning flames surrounding the throne of God. I am a flame of fire sent from the throne of God. I open the gate or the passageway. The doors are unsealed. Go forth, my flames of fire, my Holy Spirits, my sons of God. Awaken, awaken, my dear ones. Athaliah, Lioness of God, Sekhmet has returned. So that is something that I wrote down, you guys. It just flowed through me. That's inside of me, and it's a message. And for those who have their third eye open, can really see the hidden messages that I am really just trying to reveal to you. And I wrote something else down. Where your heart is where your consciousness will be. Focus your heart, mind, and soul on spiritual things, and store and protect all of the knowledge within your temple. You are the temple of God, and the records of your life are stored in your DNA. Your DNA carries your ancestral records. DNA is the keeper of records, and DNA records can be accessed once you connect to your DNA. Meet with God by entering the Holy of Holies, which is the pineal gland, the most secret place, and the Holy Spirit will reveal to you the secrets of heaven. The pure in heart shall see God descending in a cloud, coming in great power and glory from heaven. Remove the veil from your third eye and enter into God's holy and secret place, and you will receive the light and the truth from the masters of light, who dwells in higher dimensions, spiritual worlds. Knock on the door, and the door shall be opened. Yeshua will meet you at the gate and teach you, and in the light, your higher self will appear. You will see the God or the light within you. So that is something that I wrote down, you guys. Hope you can understand the messages. Many years I've spoken in a secret code, okay? But I am here to reveal some of the mysteries, okay? What was once hidden, it's not going to be hidden anymore. This information is now going to be revealed to many. Many people will understand some of these things that I talk about. There's going to be some that don't understand what I speak. And if you don't understand what I'm going to be teaching on this channel, then the information is not for you. It's only for those who have been seeking the light of God. Okay? Now, Matthew 6:19 through 23 states, "Don't store up treasures here on earth, where moths eat them and rust destroys them, and where thieves break in and steal. Store your treasures in heaven, where moths and rust cannot destroy, and thieves do not break in and steal. Wherever your treasure is, there the desires of your heart will be also." Your eye, or pineal gland, or third eye, is like a lamp that provides light for your body. When your eye is healthy, your whole body is filled with light. But when your eye is unhealthy, your whole body is filled with darkness. And if the light you think you have is actually darkness, how deep that darkness is. I'm going to be coming out with more videos revealing more of the hidden mysteries. Stick around if you would like to be initiated into the mysteries. Thank you for listening.